The Guilford girls basketball team has topped the 20-win mark for the 4th straight season. The Vikings also snapped Hononiga's 66-game Nick 10 winning streak last week.
Head coach Mike Jamerson has a good thing going there at Guilford. Let's learn more about his team. I sat down with him earlier this week. Mike, with your win Wednesday night, that was number 20 on the season. That's 4 years in a row you've stacked together 20-win seasons. I mean, it's one thing to get one 21 season here or there, but to be able to sustain that, how proud are you of the way this program now is, the foundation of it and the way it's going?
Oh, man, I'm very excited. It's more I want to get a testament and give all the credit to the girls because it's them ultimately that gets out on the floor every day and practice and work their tails off to get to this point. They are making me look good, as I can say. But I'm happy for them. That was just the biggest goal for me when I first took this job, was to get Guilford from being at the bottom of the conference, trying to get them up to the top. We haven't gotten past 3rd in the conference since I've been here. But the biggest goal for us is try to get to the pinnacle and get to the top of the conference and win a conference championship and be the first one in program history.
You had 2 wins last week that were just huge from a conference standpoint against Freeport, and then Hononiga snapping their long 66-game conference winning streak. What did those 2 wins do for your girls? It
does a lot for us. It brings us to another confidence level of letting them know that we are here. We can win a conference championship. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take hard work, but the girls have bought in to that, and each year it's starting to trickle down to the next level, to the next girls coming up that, hey, this is what it takes to be conference champions and also to win 20 games a year, because that's not an easy thing to do with the type of schedule that we run.
What's a little different about this team compared to the last 3 you've had here?
This team here, I would say they're a little bit more athletic. Our athleticism this year from top to bottom has been different from what I had in the past. I'll say one of the best teams we had was that 23 class with Lindsay Canoe, Janelle Coleman, Cindy Donaldson, and Avery Green. With that group, they started where we're going right now in the program. As sophomores, they're coming in. They were a little bit more basketball savvy, I would say. Here it's a little different because we have multi-sport athletes. Looking at them with our size and athleticism, I just thought maybe, hey, this fits exactly what I want to do right now this year with this team as far as pressuring the basketball, and it's working out quite well.
Speaking of multi-sport athletes, you got a few girls on this team who were on the flag football team that finished 2nd in the state this year. And I know it's flag football, it's not tackle football, but still there's that aggressive mentality that goes with playing flag football. Has that carried over to the basketball court for these girls? Is this an aggressive team?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're not afraid of contact. Football did toughen them up a little bit, and it helps a lot with the conditioning. Yeah, it made them tougher. It made them a lot tougher.
I really enjoy watching Zariah Burnett play defense because, to me, I think she's a real X factor for you with her defensive play because of her length, her strength, and her athleticism. You just don't find that. I mean, you tell me, how much of a unicorn is she on the basketball court, and how important is she to what you want to do defensively?
Z is a different type of athlete. She's one of those athletes that you don't see too often that comes through your program. She does everything that we need her to do. She is the unicorn.
Got a couple freshmen who play minutes for you, including Bailey Sandine, who launches those threes quite nicely. Has she been a pleasant surprise, or did you think she was going to be ready from the get-go as a freshman to contribute like this?
When I seen her in the 8th grade, I went and watched her in the 8th grade. I looked at this kid, and the first thing she reminded me of was Avery Green by her motor. She just doesn't stop. And I also noticed that she's hungry. She's a kid that stays in the gym. She always wants to learn. She always wants to get better. So she's going to make freshman mistakes, but she's a freshman. But she's just a talented kid, talented shooter. She's a blessing to have. I'm so excited to have her because it actually stretches the floor for us.
The Vikings have won 11 of their last 12 games. The one loss was at the buzzer to Auburn, and they did not have Zariah Burnett for that game.
And a lot of their key players are underclassmen, so they should be a lock for another 20-win season next season.